Welcome to today's video. In this session, we are going to explore how MVC architecture is applied in building scalable and maintainable e-commerce system, focusing on AgroBazaar, an agricultural marketplace. Let's dive in. Introduction to MVC architecture. Let's understand what MVC stands for. MVC stands for Model View Controller. It is a software design pattern that separates an application into three core components. The model handles the data and business logic. The view is what the user sees, like the web pages or mobile screens. The controller manages user input and controls how the model and view interact with each other. By dividing the system into these components, it makes it easier to develop, maintain, and scalable the application. MVC components in AgroBazaar. Now, let's see how these components fit into the AgroBazaar system. In this case of AgroBazaar, the model will help all the agricultural product data, customer details, orders, and carts. The view will be responsible for displaying the product listings, shopping cart, and checkout pages. The controller will handle all user interactions like adding items to the cart or replacing an order and will update the model and view accordingly. Model layer in AgroBazaar. In the model layer, we store all the essential data. We will have tables like products, customers, orders, and cart items. Products will store information like name, price, description, and stock quantity. Customers will hold customer details such as their name, email, and shipping addresses. Orders will store the finalized orders, and cart items will store what a customer has added to their cart before checkout. View layer in AgroBazaar. The view is the interface that user interacts with on AgroBazaar. The view will include a product page where customer can browse products with details like prices and descriptions. A cart page where they can see their selected items. A checkout page where they can see the shipping details and complete the purchase. A view simply display the data but doesn't handle the business logic. That's the model's job. Controller layer in AgroBazaar. The controller is the middleman that handles user input and updates the model and view accordingly. Controller product will manage how products are displayed, including filtering by category. Cart controller will manage adding and removing items from the cart. Order controller will manage handling, placing the order, and processing payments. Customer controller will manage customer registration and login. The controller ensures everything works together smoothly so the user has a seamless experience. Next is MVC flow in AgroBazaar. So, how does the data flow in this system? First, user interaction. A user interacts with a few, for example, adding a product to their cart. Controller processing. The controller handles the request, updates the card in the model. Model update. The model is updated with a new card data. View update. Finally, the view reflects the changes showing the updated card. Database scheme model layer. In terms of model layer, AgroBazaar uses a structured database with tables like products, orders, and customers. These tables store everything from the products customers are buying to their order history. Each table is linked using foreign keys like connecting a customer to their orders or products to their categories. Benefits of MVC in AgroBazaar. Now, why use MVC in AgroBazaar? Separation of concerns. MVC separates the data, UI, and logic, making it easier to manage and update. Scalability. As AgroBazaar grows, it's easy to add new features and expand without disrupting existing functionality. Maintainability. If there is an issue, it's easier to pinpoint the cause, whether it's in the model, view, or the controller. Flexibility. Different views can be created for different devices like mobile and desktop while keeping the same business logic intact. Conclusion. To conclude, MVC architecture is the perfect for building scalable, flexible, and maintainable systems like AgroBazaar. It ensures that your data, user interface, and logic are cleanly separated, making the system easier to develop and maintain over time. If you are planning to build an e commerce platform, MVC is a great pattern to use. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content, architecture, software architecture, e commerce system, and MVC design patterns.